I just fixed my mind to just say, like, what's for me is for me. No one can take it from me. And what's for someone else is from someone else, for someone else, and I can't take it from them. And that's how I taught myself very early to not compete with other women and just, I want to see them win. And what belongs to them, I can't take it, and vice versa. And so in terms of the grief of, the frustration of certain things not working out or not being fair, I just fixed my mind to say, okay, so sometimes these things aren't fair, and I have a choice. I can be mad, I can be upset, I can be hurt, I could be, jilted and have a chip on my shoulder, or I can choose to say, let me just do what I can do to change things for the little girl behind me. Let me continue to push forward and be very thankful and happy for the things that I do get a chance to do, because I could be doing something else, I could be working somewhere where I'm not happy and not doing the things that are really in my heart and not following my passions, but I get to follow my passion every day. So to be grateful and to be humble and to have my perspective really be about, I am thankful to do this. This is exciting. And to not get upset. If it was mine, I would have it, And so I've just changed my mind about how I look at it and how I think about it. And of course, there's those roles you're going for, and you're like, I really wanted that. But I just choose to say, you know what, I'm gonna get really excited for who did get it, and get excited for the thing that's mine that's coming. I'm a believer that everything we go through in life is for a reason. And there's things that happen that you're like, God, why would this happen to me? Why would I have to go through this? And what I've learned is that the reason we go through it is so that we can help someone else. So we can look someone in the eye and say, I've been through that. And they're like, no, you don't know. And it's like, no, I know. I've been there, And I think the most important thing in life is giving back to each other and helping each other. So for me, speaking with women in prison, whether it's, younger girls, older women, it's really about pouring into them and letting them know that there is something around the corner, no matter what they've been through, no matter what's been done to them, no matter what they've done or where they've been, that God always has more for them. And actually, the things that they've been through that are negative, He will turn around and use for their positive. But they have to have the mindset and the perception to try to see it that way and begin to do the work so they can meet God halfway, and He does the rest from there. Mental toughness. As my trainer, Mike T, would say, when we first started working out, for the first year, he would always say there's going to be a point in time where that mental toughness kicks in. And I didn't know what he meant. And what it meant was when you've done everything that you can do and you really have put in the work, there's another gear that kicks in where when you push yourself beyond what you think is capable, you suddenly realize how capable you are, and you're able to just keep pushing and cranking, and something magic happens. It's like almost like in your brain something happens that just takes you to another level of what you thought was even possible for you. Rather it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, there's another gear that we can tap into when we push ourselves more than we think we can. And I don't mean push yourself and make yourself get hurt, but I mean just like, pushing past everything, pushing past your fears, pushing past what you think you're capable of, pushing past what people say you can do. And I do think that is where the magic happens. And I think that's when you feel your strongest and you begin to start to uncover that there's more there than you even realize. And that's just the start. That's just when you start to uncover. How I necessarily tap into it, it's just I start to feel that when my mind and my body is screaming, if I push just a little bit further, and then when I push further, I realize that I can push just a little bit further, and I just keep going as far as I can. And once I know that I can get to this level, the next opportunity I have, I start pushing past that next level. And I don't know, I guess I don't want things to be the same. I want to continue to go to the next level. I don't ever want to get comfortable and say, this is good, this is enough. I want to be satisfied and thankful with this is good, this is enough. But I don't want to get comfortable in the sense of like, I know that I can access more. And I want to access everything that there is for me to get until there's nothing left.